1849, The California Gold Rush, written by Kennedy Henshaw. Focus question. What was the effect of the gold rush on westward expansion? Keeping a secret. On the morning of January 24, 1848, James Marshall was working on a mill in California. He spotted something shiny underwater in a ditch. It was gold. Marshall showed the gold to the owner of the mill, John Sutter. John Sutter tried to get everyone to keep the secret that gold had been found. 6 days later, California became a part of the United States. Sam Brannan, who owned a store on the Scotland, soon let out the secret. He sold miners the tools they needed to find gold: picks, axes, pans, and shovels at very high prices. Panning. Unlike gold in most places, California gold wasn't locked deep under the ground. All paper miners needed was a shovel and a shallow, flat pan. Prospectors stood in rivers and shoveled gravel into their pan. They took out large rocks. Then they carefully swirled the pans. The dirt and gravel spilled over the edges. With the water, the shiny flakes of gold stayed at the bottom of the pan. The 49ers. It's not nines, it's niners. Gold fever. Greed and excitement brought on many discoveries of gold, took hold of many people. At times, many workers earned less than $1 a day. In 1849, around 40,000 people, called 49ers, joined the gold rush. People from Mexico and countries in Central and South America traveled to California. Some enslaved black people were brought by their enslavers. Free black people also came. The trip to the gold mines could take months and was not cheap. People had to pay to get there and for food during travel. Many 49ers planned to make money quickly and return home. Others were ready for adventure. People from California, Oregon, and Mexico were the first to come to the rivers near Sutter's mill. Locals only had to take their pack animals. It took longer for immigrants to arrive by boat. They came from Asia, Australia, and South America by ship. About half of the 49ers decided to travel by ship to avoid the crossing lands of native peoples. Ships took from 8 to 5 months to sail from the east coast. They had to round the tip of the South America, and then they go up to the coast to California. The cheapest ticket was $75, about $2,300 today. It was a difficult journey. People got sick and were bored. Oh my gosh, see this. This is how it works. Why don't you come here to here? Why don't you come here to here like this? But come here like this. Why? Some passengers cut through Panama. They traveled across 60 miles, 97 kilometers of jungle, then got on another ship bad weather and wild animals made the shortcut difficult. Many fell ill and died. If they made it across, it might take weeks or months to catch a ship on the other side. By wagon, it takes about the same amount of time to cross the United States by wagon. Much of the land between 49ers on the East Coast and California still belong to native peoples. Settlers were stolen from native communities and attacked them. Most people left from St. Louis, Missouri, the most western U.S. city at the time. Wagons followed the California Trail for 2,100 miles, 3,380 kilometers across the flat prairie. A wagon could travel about 15 miles, 24 kilometers in a day. Rivers, mountain cliffs, and desert greeted the traveler, as well as rain, wind, and snow. It was difficult to keep the oxen healthy and the wagons working. Even worse, dangers facing 49ers came from sicknesses, hunger, and accidents. For those who made it to California, life did not get easier. Still, it was difficult for miners to give up. The next pan of gravel might have gold. Equal opportunity. As the hills filled with prospectors, white miners began to treat other groups badly. Many different groups of native peoples live in California. Attacks from 49ers forced native peoples off the land. Once California became a state in 1850, the government took even more land from native peoples. Thousands of native people were killed and thousands more died of sickness. Many others were enslaved. White prospectors wanted as little competition as possible. California forced miners from other countries to live by taxing them, including those from China. Okay, this is 1849 to 2021. $6 in 1849 is $206. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Mom, see this. Mommy, see this. Finding gold wasn't easy. Even those who found gold often lost it. Robbers were common. Goods cost a lot of money. Some pearly prospectors got rich. Mostly large companies could mine for the deeper gold, so they were the most successful. Some people got rich by just selling goods to the miners. Sam Brannan became one of the first millionaires in the United States. David Strauss sold pants tough enough to handle the work. Blue jeans. Women started businesses, cooking, running boarding houses, and washing clothes. The Golden States. The gold rush brought success to white settlers, the U.S. government, and rich people. Unfortunately, the gold rush is also harmful in many ways. It brought around 300,000 people shelters, mostly white, to whatever once native land in California. More than 100,000 native peoples were dead 20 years after the gold rush has begun. The gold rush forever changed the western United States. Today, California has more people than any of other 49 states. Nearly 2 centuries after the gold rush, California still lives up to its nickname, the Golden State. Bố à, tí bố chờ con đi học được không? 3 giờ. Ê, 4 giờ kém 15 đi rồi. 4 giờ kém 15. 4 giờ kém 15. Mẹ chở con đi. Mẹ chở con đi được không? 4 giờ kém 15. Đi từ 4 giờ kém 15. 6 giờ hơn. Tại vì con hay ở lại chơi. Thì đến lúc đấy thì bảo bố bảo đến 5 giờ mà.